Hello, beautiful viewers. Daniela Anok is my name, and in today's video, we'll be discussing about corporal punishment, mainly in Africa, because Africa is the victim, and I'll be reading. So don't mind me. Just go along and listen to what I'm saying. What I'm going to read is actually more important than my facial expressions at the moment. So let's go. Spare the road, spoil the child is a misconception. And here's why. Okay, the phrase comes from Proverbs in the Bible, but it doesn't literally mean beating a child. In the Bible, the rod was used by shepherds not mainly for hitting sheep but for guiding, correcting, and protecting them, which many interpreted that if you don't cane your child, they will become spoiled. This misinterpretation was easily accepted and adapted because humans were still evolving and searching for ways to implement discipline. Considering how far humans have come in evolution, research in child psychology shows that corporal punishment causes fear, low self esteem, and fear of the unknown, and even rebellion rather than real discipline. This message goes mostly to the Africans who have been victims of slavery and colonialism, which were carried out in brutal ways, such as corporal punishment, in which these ways of solving problems remained with Africans even long after slavery and colonization ended. These ways of implementing discipline were later passed down to the African descendants and are still being passed down even today. By caning in institutions and in homes, the young generation grow up. They as the young generation grow up, they also adapt the same culture, and it turns into a never-ending cycle. How this culture of corporal punishment is contributing to the struggles of Africa. All right. Okay. Children grow up believing that violence is normal in leadership, marriage, or conflict resolution. That is the first one. As for the second one, haha, suppressing critical thinking. Since corporal punishment focuses on obedience through fear, students become afraid to ask questions, challenge wrong ideas, but just grow studying to pass to avoid punishment. This limits innovation, problem solving, and leadership skills, leaving African dependent instead of creating solutions. And the third one is damaging self esteem and confidence. Beaten children often grow up feeling inferior and worthless, making them lack courage of expression. And in the long term, this contributes to poor leadership, leaders who are controlled powers, by foreign powers, I mean. Uh-huh. Corruption, tolerance, and lack of bold visionaries. Yeah, and the fourth one is weak education outcomes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the third one is damage self-esteem and confidence. Mm. Beaten children often grow up feeling inferior and worthless, making them lack courage of expressing themselves. And in long term, this contributes to poor leadership, tolerance of corruption, and lack of bold visionaries. The fourth one is weak education outcome. Learners may drop out, cheat, the pro- cheat. Learners may drop out and cheat. This process This produces graduates with certificates but shallow skills and creativity. Yeah, and the fifth one Leadership and governance problems. Leaders raised under fear often lead with fear. They may not listen to citizens' needs. This contributes to dictatorship, corruption, and weak democracy in many African countries. In conclusion, caning is harmful in the long term and is an agent of African problems. So, alternatives to replace corporal punishment. There's positive discipline. So, positive discipline focuses on teaching, not punishing. The second one is clear rules and consistent consequences. Example: if you don't if you don't finish your chores, you lose phone time today. Why it works? It's logical and connected to the mistake. The third one is rewarding good behavior. You helped your sibling with homework, you can choose tonight's TV show. I hope this video helped you change your mindset about caning being as a form of a way of disciplining people. So yeah, it was actually a rough way through me coming. It was rough. The video wasn't perfect, but yeah, if you listen enough, you paid enough attention, you would have understood what I was saying, what I was trying to say, and yeah, everyone has got their own imperfections. So yeah, thank you and bye for now.